What is up, YouTube? It's the next night. I since disassembled the engine. I got all the pistons and rods out. I got the main caps off. I'm about ready to pull this crank off. Obviously, I got the timing gear off, timing chain, rear cover, front cover. Just trying to pull this crank out and see. My dad's friend has another crank for a 5.3. I think I'm just gonna pick one of those up, or pick that one up, I guess. But I don't know if you can really tell, but that front journal is pretty well fucked. As you can see that one compared to that one. And our machinist, I mean, there's a groove right there too. There isn't no groove there on the second and third journal. But our machinist said that they don't recommend to turn these cranks, so I'm just gonna throw another one in it if it's good condition. I'm gonna go check it out, obviously, before I buy it. I think he's got one for like 50 bucks. So by the time I actually spent the money and went to a machinist, if someone would even mess with it and have this thing turned, I'd probably have more than $50 in it. Yeah, that's the plan. Get a new crank. I found a set of Gen 4 rods on Marketplace for a pretty decent price, and hopefully that dude comes through. He didn't seem very interested in actually selling them, which is weird because people list stuff on there to sell things, and it never ceases to amaze me the amount of people that don't want to message you back or give you information or cooperate with you. Whatever. Anyways, yeah, that's the main plan. Get a new crank, get some Gen 4 rods. I really want to do main studs just because if I ever do put a turbo in this thing, I want it to already be built for it. Once I get the Gen 4 rods, I'll probably just go with Gen 4 pistons too. I don't want to spend any real high dollar money for pistons because it's going to be NA for a while. That light's right in the way, my bad. It's going to be NA for a while. If I do get a turbo, it'll just be like some VS 45 eBay turbo, like a Borg Warner copy or something like that. I've seen it on a lot of applications, and they seem to hold pretty well even after long-term use. So if I was to go turbo, I just want this engine to be, ready for it. Obviously, I should do head studs, but that's easier to get to after the fact than main studs. I could probably head stud the truck and head stud the motor in the truck, excuse me. So probably hold off on that for a little while. I really just want this thing to be a real sleeper, and I feel like NA, it blows the tires off and everything, but it's not that fast. I don't feel like. Like I said, I only drove it for a couple days, so I never even really got the chance to feel it out or anything. But I've rode in decently fast cars, turbo Hondas and stuff, and it's way faster than this. But it is rowdy for what it is. It's a almost 6,000 pound vehicle, and it rips. It was. So in the future, I do plan on going turbo. Just get a little, like I said, like a VS 45, or I think it's a GT 45 actually. But yeah, that's in the future though. So we're back to the drawing board on the engine. I really was trying to avoid this, but things happen, shit happens. It is what it is. All you can do is hold your head up and move forward, and it gives me a chance to make the engine better, be able to hold more horsepower, and hopefully put some chills on, send some chills up me. That's the best part about it. I think just getting in something and being like, holy shit, and that slams you back into the seat. That's the best part, and especially in a truck, no one expects it. The other day when I drove to work, some guy just looked at me and gave me a thumbs up, and I don't know, man. That's what it's about, guys. Just don't get discouraged. If shit happens, shit happens. Just keep moving forward, keep your head up, and I'll keep you guys updated with any updates that I get. That crank, I should be able to grab that crank this weekend. My dad said he wants to take it out to the machinist and at least have it mic'd. Yeah, let you know if I get those rods, and maybe just some new Gen 4 pistons. Gap the rings accordingly, maybe like 24, 26. I'm not sure yet. I'll do some further research into that, but yeah, hopefully I'll have me a little choo-choo spinny boy, a Nagasaki whirly boy, or whatever the hell all them terms are. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Not much really to tell you guys other than there's a big groove in my crank right there. Number 1 and 2 were stuck to the crank, the bearings, and number 4 looks like shit. So, not really sure if the guy before me lied to me about the mileage, but I'm expecting that's what it was. Maybe not the mileage, but the oil pressure. He said it was a good running motor when he took it out. You know, but then you go back to, like, you know, why would you pull it out then? So you never know what you get, but it is what it is, guys. If you like what you hear and like what you see, subscribe for more. Give it a thumbs up, comment. I'm not an LS expert by any means, but I got some knowledge, and I will very gladly pass it on to you guys and give you help with your build if needed. Thanks, guys. Later.